Hey Ian, could you talk on both the history and your thoughts on the legacy of sexy women in pinball art? Um, you know what, right now I'm probably not going to be able to pull a lot of artists by name, but I can talk on it a bit for sure. Uh, Pinball was put in bars and smoky arcade halls where it was legal, at least. Most people don't even realize that pinball wasn't legal in most of the United States throughout the 70s.
It was seen as like gambling.
It was. It was.
Really weird.
But it was meant to appeal to teenage boys. So there's on a lot of early like 70s, 80s, and 80s machines, there's always ladies laying around in sexual poses or in skimpy outfits. I mean, fuck, my pinball machine Paragon has more nipples than the internet. And as time went on and arcades became more of a family thing, or more of a thing that kids' birthday parties would be had at, you do notice in the 90s a severe drop of scantily clad women on pinball tables. You look at tables in the 80s. I mean, Xenon fucking moans when you put quarters into it. And this is a popular Bally pinball machine.
I learned that from Ian's popular pinball.
Yeah, thank you.
Segment.
But by the time you get to the 90s, it's all movie themes, and the few original themes, don't quite have this. Interesting side story on this, and I'll keep it quick, is when I bought my Paragon machine, bought it from a guy in LA, and he rescued it and a genie, another wide body from made by Gottlieb, from the basement of a church. And they had been kept in storage for a very long time, and they were in very nice condition. When he asked why they were just sitting in storage, the youth pastor said, well, we had these for youth group in the 80s, as something to attract kids and, for kids to play, when they were down here on youth group. But, as time went on and we opened the youth group up to younger members, we just realized we couldn't have this much exposed skin and this sort of thing, so we put them in storage, and now you're buying them. So I mean, that's really what it was. It was to attract young men in the 70s. It was to keep those same young men playing in the 80s, and by the 90s,
families.
The pinball industry realized that they couldn't sell machines with half naked girls on them anymore.